Hi everyone, hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. It's going to dive into Bitcoin. Once again, thank you for your support, okay? Big up the CoinsKid crew. Massive respect to each and every one of you for everything you do, okay, to contribute towards the growth of CoinsKid. Thanks for being here and getting involved in the community here and helping us grow into what we are. Never really envisioned that we would get to this far in the YouTube channel, and obviously the Telegram, the Patreon, everything. There is a Discord server that's going up right now for the patrons and that, so that's quite attractive to the patrons. It's always an evolving space in there, and people seem to be happy with the content we're providing. And big up to Captain is providing the content and working around the clock in there. He's doing an amazing job. So thank you very much for all of that. And yeah, so let's dive into Bitcoin then. As you're fully aware, I won't ramble on too much today because sometimes I feel like I ramble on too much, and I do apologise. Yesterday I did go through the reason why we've got this projection up there using Fibonacci and showed previous cycles to back that up. Obviously, as you're fully aware, we've got really overextended in this bull run, haven't we, for not just Bitcoin, the entire crypto space here. And this is why you're seeing these really large corrections across the board right now. And it's like I said to you, I think towards the end of April right there, I noticed that we were running out of steam, and I was calling for an ABC correction, which is part of Elliott wave theory, okay, this wave 4 pullback, this big ABC correction which we're going through right now. And I did say to you, you know, do expect that, and in May sell and go away, and in June the boom will resume. And I do still stand by that. I think we're in for a good June. Okay, you can see we've slowed down. We're starting to go sideways, so we're picking up. You can see that the selling is running out of steam, isn't it? Bitcoin's finding a bit of a base each time it dips down to that 30k. Massive strong support. I mean, look at the wicks at the bottom here on the weekly. Okay, look at the wicks. That's always indicative of a really high level of support. We are also creating a descending bullish channel, in my opinion. And this is why I didn't draw triangles and bear flags and bear pennants, because I didn't believe it was forming that pattern, like I said to you, and I'll show you that in a moment. But I stand by my prediction and my forecast that Bitcoin's just going to bounce out of here and get the hell out of here. And this is why I'm not calling a bear market yet. Okay, if the signal comes, okay, then I'll say, yeah, we're in a bear market. But right now, I stand by my judgment. My technical analysis is that we've got overextended. We've come back down to earth. We're having a shakeout of the weekends, which I kept telling you about, and you know, of the bulls. And there was pure greed in the market right now. And well, we're not right now because there's a bit of fear in the market right now. Perhaps we might have a further dip. Who knows? But there are projections for Bitcoin in this bull run. Okay, and I'm seeing a lot of technical analysis that's backing that theory up as well, not just my own. So it's all good. It's all good. So with Bitcoin on the daily then, I do think that Bitcoin is in a descending bullish channel, okay, and it's a reversal pattern. So right now, okay, you've got this sort of support line at the bottom, and you've got a level of resistance at the top. Do you see this, that Bitcoin's adhering to? So right now, it looks bad, but actually it's a reversal pattern, because what it's doing, it's creating more pressure and building up more steam to reverse and break out of this level of resistance to come back up to where you formed it. So when you do see Bitcoin break this level of resistance, okay, not only are you breaking this level of resistance right here, you're reversing, aren't you? And you're breaking through the daily 20 EMA, which is one of the precursor signals that I'm looking for, okay, for Bitcoin, for confirmation and reversal. Do you see that? So Bitcoin does something like this and breaks this channel of resistance. You're breaking the daily 20 EMA. You're starting to reverse. Do you see this? And you're coming back up to where you formed the channel, just here, and you're looking like this, like you've got the complete reversal and a continuation in this bull market for Bitcoin. And we've gone through this ABC correction right here, because you can see just here what Bitcoin's doing. There's enormous strength for Bitcoin at the moment. Just here, do you see this? Look at this strength here, these wicks. Look at these wicks. That shows enormous strength. Okay, when it goes down there, it's getting bought up massively. Look, there's not hardly any wicks at the top, so there's not much selling pressure, so to speak. So the volume's declining for Bitcoin, which is always indicative of a breakout. Look, we'll check the volume on the daily time frame here. So you can see, look at the volumes tailing off. Okay, so that's always indicative of a break that's coming. So when that break comes, boom, we're going to be off to the races here for Bitcoin. Not financial advice, but I do think that there's a big reversal coming, and you'll see the break, and it'll be absolutely huge for Bitcoin. Okay, it will melt faces, and it'll basically go smash through the daily 20. Obviously, it's going to run into a level of resistance on the daily 55, but once you do start to get back above that, that's full confirmation that you're getting a reversal right here on the daily time frame, because you can see once you create that bullish cross at the moment, look, death cross, you had that kind of little reversal there, that little sell-off, picking up steam, break the EMAs, back test, see you later alligator, bullish cross, you know, buy and go to the beach signal from CoinsKid. And if you're not already involved in Bitcoin at that point, if you do start to reverse this trend here, because it is all what ifs, do understand that. But like I've said to you so many times, look at the gap. Okay, the gap is always indicative of a reversal. Look at this gap. What happened? It rolled over. Do you see that? So it always comes back to the EMAs to retest. And this is why I've always been saying what we want to see is the EMA retest, especially on the weekly. So I do anticipate that soon, you know, whether it's next week or soon, Bitcoin is going to have a really big pump to break the daily 20, retest the daily 55, which would bring it up to the weekly 20 EMA, which is the retest that we want to see, because once we break that and back test of support, that's the continuation signal for Bitcoin in this bull run of 200k per Bitcoin. So that's what we're anticipating here for Bitcoin, okay? And obviously you've got your breakdown targets. If you do start to lose support, go short. I've already told you that, okay? So we've got these breakdown targets here, but honestly, don't anticipate that at the moment for Bitcoin, because I do anticipate that we're going to break out of this channel eventually, and when we do, there's going to be fireworks for Bitcoin, okay? So it's in some kind of bullish descending channel. Do you see this? A level of support, level of resistance. Once broken, see you later, alligator. We're off to the beach. But obviously, you know, as you're fully aware, Bitcoin could continue to roll here and do something like this. And if it loses this level of support, I've given you your key targets. You know, if you do start to see Bitcoin have another sell-off, a 30973, do anticipate a 28k Bitcoin. And if it fails to hold that as support, you're looking at a 24k Bitcoin. But like I've shown you in yesterday's video, the stock RSI is showing signs of a reversal right now for Bitcoin, okay? So do anticipate that the reversal is coming relatively soon, and the break of this level of resistance right here, the daily 20 EMA as well. Boom, see you later, alligator. Bitcoin's off to the beach with us for 200k. So yeah, that's just Bitcoin, a little update for you on Bitcoin right there. I'm always bullish on Bitcoin, okay, and obviously Bitcoin carries the market, doesn't it? And if Bitcoin's bullish, everything else is bullish. But Bitcoin is like the steam train pulling the cargo, okay? Whatever Bitcoin does, if it slows down, the rest of the market slows down. If it takes off, the rest of the market takes off. And it always takes a little bit of time for the other cargo to get to that destination, obviously, and that's what we're anticipating for Bitcoin, front running. That's why you're seeing the alts starting to pour back into Bitcoin, and Bitcoin gains some strength against alts, because it's gearing up for the next run in this bull run, and this two-part bull run as well. There is another indicator I'll show you right now. I'm seeing this thrown around a lot, so I'll show you this. So this is Bitcoin on the monthly time frame right here. So what I'm seeing a lot is this particular two-part bull run which is thrown around. Look at the candles, okay? So you went up and you had that sort of sell-off here where you have 2 months of selling off, then you start to create the bullish hammer just there, and you start to pick up, okay? This is why I'm anticipating that the end of June is going to boom for Bitcoin, okay? We're going to get that nice little boom. We're going to start to get the pick up. We're going to start to move into July nice and healthy, okay, and create a very similar pattern like this. This is what I'm seeing. A lot of technical analysis point towards this particular rinse repeat historical event for Bitcoin. But again, you know, just because it's happened before doesn't necessarily mean it'll happen again. And obviously, you're fully aware you could just roll over. There is that scenario. You're not an idiot, okay? You're fully aware of each scenario. But I'm more biased towards the fact that we are going to get a level of support for Bitcoin, because I'm seeing a lot of indicators that are pointing towards that, okay? The fear in the market as well. And the fact that Bitcoin sort of carried out this correction, it's got overextended. You look at the monthly time frame here; it's still overextended from the EMAs on the monthly, isn't it? So, you know, at the end of the day, this was overextended. It came back to it, lost it, and boom, see you later. Bear market when it broke that level of bull market. Do you see that? It come down, retested it, lost it. Bear market, broke it. Bull market. Just like I said to you yesterday, there was a bullish cross, a buy and go to the beach signal, formed in July, April 2019. Like I said to you yesterday, look at that. That's a bull market right there. Obviously came back for support, lost it with a corona dump, like I've spoken to you about yesterday. So some could say the actual bull market started way back in July 2019 for Bitcoin, okay? And I will personally say that, because it was looking really well, come back down to support, which is what you're seeing, and then obviously held it, boom, corona dump. But look at the support there for Bitcoin, okay? So this is noise effectively in the long-term projection of Bitcoin. In my opinion, I've not got a crystal ball, but I do see Bitcoin at $1 million, okay, in our lifetime, especially. You know, I'm only 40. I think in the next 20 years, one Bitcoin will be worth 1 million easily. I do see that. And some people say I'm crazy, and some people say I'm nuts. This is why I have these long-term projections, okay, and I ignore the noise, so to speak. But obviously, I'm talking about it every day on the YouTube channel, trying to educate you. But what you should be doing is just accumulating Bitcoin for the long haul, okay? Accumulate. Don't worry about today. Don't worry about the noise. Just keep accumulating, because you can see where Bitcoin's going. And all these corrections are part parcel of its cycle of continuation. And then when it gets to $1 million, who knows, 10 million, 20 million, no one can see into the future. But I do know that Bitcoin is an extremely cool piece of technology, and I've told you this many times before, that in my opinion it's the monetization of the digital age that we find ourselves in. These ages, these will be studied in years to come. Okay, pure opium, I know, but sometimes just zoom out and you'll see the bigger picture right here for Bitcoin. So this doesn't worry me, these corrections don't worry me, they're part and parcel of the cycle of Bitcoin. So just keep accumulating if you can, and don't worry about the price action. So that's basically a little update on Bitcoin. Okay, let's hope we have a fruitful June and remaining June, and we start to come out of the traps and start to march onwards and upwards in this bull market for crypto. Because not only is it good for Bitcoin, it's good for all our other little projects that we're holding as well, isn't it? So take care, everyone. I'll be back tomorrow with an update on Bitcoin. Have a really good Sunday. Stay strong, stay healthy, and stay tuned. Bye bye.